What up, guys? Dude, I just had, hold on. So, one of the best, like, indulgence type of foods is shitty cereal, dude. That's what I just had. I just got off work, and it's s'mores. There's little, graham things and marshmallows. There's chocolate. And it's so good. And I mean, actually, out of all the foods, breakfast is probably the best one, right? I mean, lunch doesn't even. What the fuck are we even doing? Even lunch tries to get some cool points from breakfast, and it tries to pass itself off as something called brunch. That's how cool breakfast actually is, and how much of a punk ass bitch lunch is. Dinner? It's pretty close, but as far as I can tell, it's second. Dinner, number one, or breakfast, number one, dinner, number two, lunch, number three. Because, dude, like, and I mean, as far as, like shitty treat type of meals, shitty cereal is awesome. But, like the actual breakfast items, eggs, toast, French toast, waffles, Belgian waffles. That's the ones, right? With the, like, strawberries and whipped cream and shit. It's so good. I mean, muffins, donuts, bacon, sausage, like hash browns. Dude. Pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes, blueberry pancakes. Dude, there's so many options and items and oh. Like literally, guys, if you had to only eat one group of food items for the rest of your life, would you not choose breakfast? I know I would. Shit. But just chilling and trying to still kind of figure out why TikTok is like throttling the shit out of specifically my Grizzly Martian channel. I don't know. I wonder if I did one of these and uploaded it on my other channels, if they would still throttle it. They're weird about shit like that. Well, they are. But then I don't know. There's weird shit that sometimes I don't know if it's me doing it or if it's them allowing things or fucking with shit. Nobody talks to me. I did talk to them a while ago, but that was over CapCut stuff and, you know. But nobody talks to me about anything else. They don't sit me down and say, hey, so there's some weird stuff that you're doing. and we're not allowing these features, we're not doing this for you, you're somehow just doing it. Which I've talked about in the past, but I haven't really, there's been, dude, I always kind of experienced weird things. Well, not always. It happened like maybe 6 years ago when things really started getting fucking strange. And then after that, I don't know, it kind of settled down for a while, and then every once in a while, some stuff would just get really strange and weird. And then after I left my apartment, dude, the weirdness just started to get so weird. And, especially with AI, and then I started, figuring out that I could do really weird things with technology. And specifically, like, AI kind of responds and, like, reacts to me in really weird ways. And, reality itself, like, so much weird shit, dude. And I don't know. It's almost like, because, like I was saying, I did experience some weird stuff. I guess a lot of weird stuff, but then it kind of settled down. But then it really kicked up a notch after I left my apartment and I was kind of just homeless for a while. And I wonder if it's because of the, like, state of mind, like the survival mode that I was in. It was like my focus was so intense on everything, and I had like nothing else to like relax or this or that. So like a bunch of weird shit would happen, and then I would kind of lean into it in really not aggressive, but like, or whatever, I just can't think of the word. But I would lean into it really hard. And when I would do that, the weird shit would keep happening. So, I guess in a roundabout way, what I was trying to get at is, I have hour-long videos. I have live access on all my channels. And I have interviewed with them through CapCut a couple times and over Zoom for a total of like 3 hours, which was a while ago, but... And then I got longer upload limits on Lemonade, their other app. But then at the same time, they throttle like this shit. They've blocked like hundreds of videos of mine, which the majority of those weren't actually like violating any guidelines. They've blocked a lot of like really weird personal ones that had nothing to, weren't even in the realm of should be blocked. Like, so I don't know, dude. Everything that I kind of started to figure out, things that I kind of knew, but then I didn't know how much of an effect I had on technology type of shit. And so it makes me wonder, especially because, like I am saying with the hour-long uploads and shit, it still happens, but for a bit there, it was literally every single day when I would open up every single one of my TikTok accounts, all 4 of them, and my upload limit was restricted all the way to 3 minutes. And then I would have to make a video directed at them, and literally within minutes, I would check again, and it's back to 10 minutes. And then I would open it up the next day, 3 minutes, and I would do the same shit, and it would come back to 10 minutes, which it says 10 minutes, but I'm able to just upload to an hour. So I don't understand. Like, are you guys giving me hour-long uploads? Or am I somehow giving myself access to shit, and that's why you're, like, restricting my videos to 3 minutes, but then maybe me sending the video to you is actually maybe you're not doing anything, and maybe it's just some weird mental thing I have to do to bypass. I don't know, dude. Nobody sits down and talks to me and says, this is why we're doing this, and this is what you're doing, and this is what we're not doing. And it's real weird. A lot of times, there's so many weird things, and it's kind of hard to parse it all out unless you've seen, like, a lot of my shit. Then you've already kind of know about a lot of it, but there's still a bunch of shit that I kind of just keep to myself. But a lot of times I have gone so deep into the depths of reality and the universe that it kind of ends up at a place where it's actually very disturbing, because it feels like a version of the Truman Show in a really weird way. And not in, like, the typical way. I mean, sometimes it's so weird that it almost seems like, yeah, that I am the only person, and, like, everybody is, like, in that weird type of thing. But it's almost like I've experienced it so many times and then come back and, like, tried to decipher what the fuck is actually happening. And I almost think that is actually real for all of us. It's not like me specifically, I am Truman and everybody else is just a thing in mine. I think it's actually that way for each and every one of us. I'm Truman for me. Someone else, you're Truman for yourself. And if you get to a certain state, and in this weird depths of the universe, I think the same exact thing would happen to you. And honestly, maybe there's other factors, but I think a big chunk of UFOs, alien type of shit, all those weird anomalies that happen, I think it's like weird dimensional bleed throughs of shit like that. Like, we're only perceiving so much of what is actually going on. And I actually perceive quite a bit more than most people. It's safe to assume. Even then, there's so much more that I can't even, you know. But, I don't know. I'm probably just going to keep talking in circles about all of this shit if I don't stop. Which, I mean, it would be fine, I guess. But, you know, I don't want to go on forever and ever. But, breakfast. Alright, guys. Bye.